What's going on, guys? I've been busy doing some stuff, but I think Andrew got some stuff done, so let's go see what he's got. Looks like he's got this all mocked up. Put the turbo on. That's so far. What are you dropping over there?
Oh, God.
Alright, so we're going to end up cutting this on an angle here to get the flange to mount to it properly. We were going to have the turbo sitting on an angle, but it was going to stick out a little bit too far. Put some more weight on it, and then, yeah, it was going to be about there. So we're going to cut that on an angle, stand it back up, and then we're going to work on a bracket that goes from here over to the motor to help support some of the weight. We got 2.5-inch V-band here for that side of the Y-pipe. We're still waiting on another one in a flex joint to finish up the Y-pipe. But that's about where we're at so far. Let's get to it. Alrighty, this is what we got. That is the final mounting spot of the turbo. Andrew's just working on getting rid of the old intake box here. Now we're going to work on our downpipe here. Got to come off a little bit of a turn. We're still waiting on our cutout Y with the cutout in it. We're thinking that when the cutout's open and it's dumped, we're going to go down in the wheel well, and then quiet is going to go down on the other side of the frame wheel beside the transmission and out the side, kind of in stock form-ish. We got more V-bands in the mail today, actually. Just came in. We got some heat wrap to keep the under the hood temperatures down. So we're probably going to extend this out a little bit, put a V-band on that. We got to build a bracket that comes over to here to help support some of the weight of this, so it's not all on the manifold and on the motor.
And then a flex pipe, and we should have the white pipe done.
Yeah. Be able to clean everything up, paint it all. So the heat wrap on it and move on to the transmission, which actually Andrew got the old dirty ugly pilot bearing out that has a lot of play in it. Probably can't see that, but so we got the inside of this cleaned up a little bit. We're doing new pilot bearing, clean the whole thing. What else are we doing to this thing?
2 seals, that one's all cracked.
Yeah. Well, that is today because we're out of parts. We got this little joint here, bunch of pie cuts all ready to go. Turbo's mounted on, everything fits perfect. We're just waiting on a flex joint for finishing up the Y-pipe, and that's pretty much it. So it's the next weekend now, or a weekend after that. Andrew got some parts. I walk into the shop, okay? There he is, stoking up the wood stove, with a big old smile on his face. And he's like, the more I keep looking at it, the better it looks. And this is what I walk into. He's got this thing turned up and pointing where the hood should go. I mean, I'm kind of liking the Y-pipe and what he's got set up. I mean, we'll have to see about this angle. We'll see how that flows. I think it's gonna flow better than it looks right now, but yeah, this, yeah, I don't know what he wants to do. We'll see. Hopefully he'll change his idea and we'll keep his hood, but you never know. I don't know. What are you thinking?
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
No, we'll go down between the frames. On a race day, if we happen to have time, that's going on.
If it's overheating, how about we'll make this. If it's overheating, we'll take the hood off, put this on it, and run it and see what we do. Alright, deal?
Deal.
Good. Okay. All right. So what do we got here? I see you got your oil feed drain on here now. Decent.
Yeah, I do need a 90 for this because if I put the line like this, it kinks.
Yep.
So I need a 90 to go from here and stand it up higher. We'll get away from that bolt.
Okay.
So that goes there. Then I gotta get a steel fitting for the end of this because this is aluminum. So that way we can tap that into the pan and weld this piece in. Let's just weld this straight to the pan, but I need a steel one.
Cause is your pan? Yeah, your pan's steel.
My pan is made of steel.
Yeah.
So that will be going to steel, and then we'll just mount it just in the corner where yours is.
Okay.
Just because I need to find a spot in between two bolts.
Oh yeah, right there.
There's a bolt there, and there's a bolt back here. So I'm gonna try and get it in between the two in this spot.
Awesome.
That way I don't have to worry about that.
And we have enough room in the back here.
Oh yeah.
You already hooked it up?
Yep.
Look at you! Look at that! It goes to where back there?
The oil pressure sensor. So my oil pressure sensor comes up out of the back of the block. There's a T-fitting. And it's got 4 fitting spots on it. One is blocked off. One is for the feed line, and the other one is for the oil pressure sensor that goes into the top.
Wicked.
So we should be able to get good oil pressure there.
Okay, and I might have a 90 laying at home, or actually a different top with an. Where's the one you took off of it? Off of mine. Yeah. So
Wait for that.
so this one here, I have another one of these with a thread and a 90 in it. This one's for my turbo. So did you have to turn this at all?
No. I just took it off.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Because this one's set up for my turbo. I think I have a spare one at home. So if I have a spare one at home, then we'll get that angled on there. But yeah, that all looks good. The Y pipe here looks good. We got the flex joint in here now, just to help with the line up a little bit.
I'm debating if we should take it from here and put it here, and take this solid piece here, so we have a little more flex in the center.
A little bit more even flex.
Yeah.
Just so this is a little more flex closer to that joint, maybe would be good.
I mean, if we do hook it up there, I'd have to hook this end up first to try and move this piece to line up with the other pipe. So if we put it down here, it might give us a little more grease.
Okay. Sweet. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
But we'll have to wait till we're done all of this. Because that's just ridiculous. So we're going for it. We're going to weld. Andrew's all suited up in his winter gear because it's cold in here. Last time we hooked the ground to the V-band, I got electrocuted. So I'm not sure if this is going to work better, but Andrew's going to weld and I'm just going to hold the ground onto this like so. Look at all the smoke coming out of your turbo. I think you might have blown up your motor.
Oh no.
Oh, the bottom's going quite the gap. Ready? Yep. Hang on, I'll unclip it from your helmet. You tried to weld. What a guy. Alright, we're on. I think we're good. It literally looks like all the smoke's coming out of the back of the turbo. Jesus. Ow. It's hot. This is hot? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh. And there it is. There is your Y pipe.
Yay, we're gonna go fast using this.